Why are you calling me?
Well, I mean, I'm allowed to call my co-host, aren't I? I mean,
oh yeah, it's just that we're not recording tonight. So.
Yeah. Well, I kind of think of us as friends.
Oh yeah.
Is that okay with you? I've been saying to people I make a podcast with my friends. It's weird that Miranda makes me call her a friend, but you know.
Yeah, I just thought that was more of a thing we did when we were on mic.
Oh.
Yeah, when we were recording.
Oh, well, I'm actually recording right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so maybe that makes it okay.
Yeah.
I was sort of calling to give you an update. There's not going to be a new episode this week. Stuff has gotten really crazy with the holidays and...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
Yeah.
Friends.
So I thought, you're a very understanding friend, at least when I'm recording. And yeah.
And always.
Yeah. But there's definitely some stuff that's, worth celebrating. Like, and I was like, maybe we could record a little bit for the fans out there. Like, for example,
Sure.
You want to hear the good news?
Yeah.
We have 3 new Patreon subscribers. We have Artie Hath, Josh, and Super Elitist. And Super Elitist told me that our top tier was too low and asked if I could make one especially for them to have their own. So
Wow.
I don't think there's don't tell Super Elitist, but I don't think there's any benefit to it yet. I mean maybe we can make some custom. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah,
So that's Super Elitist.
RD Hath.
RD Hath.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And
who's the last one?
Josh.
Josh. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And how would someone sign up for the Patreon?
Oh man, it's easier than ever. You just log into Patreon and go to patreon.com/Anidorks. And then I assume you can even use company credit to donate to us,
There's Yuka, my dog, chiming in as well. Encouraging people to go sign up.
Yuka's a major supporter of the podcast for sure.
Yes, our first, I think.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Well, so what is even happening?
I'm actually glad that you called because I had the strangest dream last night. So I dreamed that there was a time when we would get on our podcast and we would talk about these 6 kids. Do you have any memory of this?
Are you talking about like Arbron and Elfangor? Like their kids in the books we're reading now? Are you talking about them? I don't really remember children.
But I'm remembering human children.
Oh.
One was funny, and one was brave, and one was compassionate. Is ringing any bells for you?
Yes. You know what? Yes, like the 4 hooves of an Andalite. Yes, I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
wow. It's been so long. Are you... wait. Oh, I remember these books. Books, of course. Books 1 through 13.
Yes.
Yeah, or 1 through 12. Sorry.
But yeah. It's been so long, but it's slowly coming back to me. Yeah, that Animorphs was once about these children trying to fight a war against the Yeerks, and we've just been sidetracked for a bit on this one annoying book.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I feel like I may even need a refresher at this point as to like what's going on in the main series. Like,
I think I can help with that.
You think you can help with that?
Yeah.
Well,
as long as you,
I've got some time. Yeah. Okay, so, cool. All right.
Started.
All right. Is this for the world record? Is this a speed run?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'll time this.
I think it is actually. I think we could beat that record. I mean, do you remember what the record is so far?
I think it's pretty high. I think there's a lot of room for optimization. Like, I think you could get it down to like 10 seconds. Do you think you could do it in 10 seconds?
I will do my best.
All right. Well, I'll go boop when to start. I'll go boop and then you start and then I'll boop when you're done. Okay. You ready? And I can help too. We can go for the co-op We can go for the co-op score. All right.
Okay.
All right. Boop.
Okay, so we have this construction site, and these 5
And they're
kids,
outside the mall,
right?
and they should be
Outside the mall.
studying. Right.
Yes,
and then they meet an
yes.
alien.
They do. They meet an alien who we've come to know a little bit better recently, Prince Elfangor. And he gives them the power to morph.
The kids' names are Jake, Rachel, Marco, Cassie, Axe, but we'll get to Axe later, Tobias, but we'll get to Tobias later, but we'll get to Tobias now, but we'll get to Tobias later.
Yes. And he tells them that Earth, even though it doesn't know it yet, is at war with the Yeerks, and that they're going to have to use these powers to fight these little slugs that crawl into your brain and control you.
Boop. Okay, so I don't know what the official time was, but that was 3 times longer than the world record. I think.
Okay.
What do you think about this?
That's only the first 30 pages too. So.
What do you think about this? I think in January we should do a nice deep dive episode. We'll keep it under an hour, but it'll be nice and concise and well structured, and we'll summarize everything that's happened so far, so that when we're done with the Andalite Chronicles, people who maybe are coming into the series new, they can start there, and they won't have to listen to 2 years of us talking. Although we do recommend it. We're very proud of that year.
Is it 2 years already?
Well, I think I should have been thinking 3 years, because I was thinking in person years, because it's 1 year of Miranda's life, 1 year of Eddy's life, 1 year of my life.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But there's 2 people on the call right now, so.
I'm going to make you some flashcards.
That would be so helpful.
Taxons.
An Anki deck.
Yeah.
And then there should be a website for when you're learning a language and you want to just practice talking to people, there should be a website for I want to talk about this book and practice talking about this book. And then you could talk to, I guess that's kind of like what our podcast is. Actually, forget I ever said that, because that would put us out of business.
I think maybe we can give people, our listeners, a sense of what's ahead. So we actually have, I think, around the time that the new year hits, we should be finishing up part 2.
Of Andalite Chronicles. That's right.
We have that in the queue, and then we're going to jump into part 3 probably in January, and I think we're moving through those 2 sections at a little faster of a rate. There's just a lot of lore to get to.
A lot of lore. It's the deepest lore.
Yeah. So does that sound right to you?
Yeah, that sounds right to me. And I think by February we'll be dropping that speed run, slow run. It's like a slow. It's like a medium. It's like a jog run. Yeah, exactly.
We've already got megamorphs and minisodes, megasodes and minisodes.
And microsodes. This is a microsode.
Microsodes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, man. Well, cool. Yeah, no, it's going to be a great year for 2024. And yeah, like always, if you give us a 5-star review, we'll read it on the air. If you send us an email, we'll probably read it on the air. And please, everybody on the Patreon, you guys have been so amazing. And new content's just around the corner. That'll be out in December. The notes for everything up to Andalite Chronicles and the TV episodes up to episode 9. We'll have those all out in December. So, and every bit of support helps. Thank you all so much. It's really cool.
Yeah. It's our catch-up month, even though it's also a very hectic month. So we're looking forward to getting that out to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm reluctant to hang up the phone because I like being friends with you, but I guess we have to go back to what it was before.
Well, it's just a professional relationship, and I think it's important with your coworkers to have firm boundaries, and you don't want to have too much fun with them off the mic. Was it professional when we were in the 4th grade together?
Is that why you like?
I mean, I always knew we were going to have a podcast together, so yeah, it was always strictly professional for me.
Wow, that's that really that changes a lot.
Yeah, well, we have a Patreon. We have Patreon subscribers, Chris. So
you're right. I'll be professional. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I guess goodbye, my coworker.
Yes. Goodbye, my coworker. Is how we always sign off.
Yes. Goodbye, coworker.
Record with you soon.
Record with you soon, coworker. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.